Durag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to the wonderful day, Earth Day, Y2K 17.09.05. Yes, I'm not surprised that the creep that we have inside of our shit house, that's what it is now, it's not a White House anymore, it's a shit house. His whole idea of life for us in this country is to murder the dreamers and promote the nightmares. Come on, let's look at it straight, folks. Let's be honest. This isn't, like Rachel Maddow said last night on her segment, this phenomenon, this Trump, this new thing, it's not new. This has been developed by the GOP over the years. And again, not all of these folks are crazy freaking morons. Some are just straight conservatives. But you know, the party has been co-opted by the wacky fascist right. The fascist, white supremacist, white right wing. And she mentioned that the alt-right is not new, it's way back when. I mean, you get the first African-American president in our country. You imagine how crazy it made these racist white people here? You have to understand that this is part and parcel of the culture of America. It's the dark side, all right? It's the dark side of this country. The side that we have to expunge if we want to evolve and survive. Correct? But because half of us didn't vote in the last election, we have inside of our White House one of the worst slimeball scum you can imagine, a traitor to everything our country stands for, who decided to murder the DREAM program for our dreamers, kids who have been here since they were 6 years old, who have to what? Now be afraid within 6 months of being thrown out of here? I know who should be expelled from this country. I know who should be deported. Don Tax Evader Trump and his entire stinking party of creeps. That's who should be deported. Yeah. This country's been at war with itself for 240 years. And now we've gotten to a point, a breaking point, where we're either going to go one way or the other. Are we going to go back to our white, racist European roots, or are we going to go forward into a federation-like society where all peoples are respected regardless of what they are, who they are? But that's the fight that's going on. And right now, this racist bastard is killing not only the DREAM Act, he's doing that because he hates Obama. He hated the black man. The one he tried to say, oh, he wasn't born here. You got it? Everything that President Obama tried to do, whatever progressive part of him that he had in his corporatist self, whatever he tried to do that was good, this creep that's in there now, this tax evader Don Putin shit, who's in there now, wants to undo everything. But that's what his party wanted. They created this Frankenstein's monster to do exactly what he's doing. They stole the Supreme Court seat, these GOPs. They gerrymander districts. They do voter suppression. They use the Orwellian doublethink method. And there are people out there who are asleep with their reality television, who have allowed reality television to take over our entire country. Worse than on the invasion of the body snatchers. The nightmare is here. The dreamers. He's trying to kill the dreamers, to murder the dreamers, to bring back Jim Crow, lynchings, mass burnings, pogroms, anti-Semitic violence, anti-Catholic violence, slavery, plantations, a place where you take Chinese people and say, hey, you're working the railroad all day on the tracks, mother effers. Bring back the poison, the love canals, the cases that Aaron Brockovich investigated, bring all of that back. Bring back days of no unions, of child labor. Yeah. Murder the dreamers and promote the nightmares. But thankfully there are people out in the street, folks, protesting all over this country now. Thankfully there's an indivisible. There's a resistance. Thankfully we have many, many news commentators who are working tirelessly to expose this bastard. We have a media now who is repenting for giving this creep all the attention in the first place. I will not let this bastard murder the dreamers. I will not let this bastard turn my country into the nightmare of white supremacy. This creep should have been out after Charlottesville. And the fact that he's still in there, in our White House, infesting us, speaks volumes for the moral bankruptcy of the Republican Party and the Democratic corporatists. It's up to us to fight, folks. It's up to us out here. We have to bring our country back and put it on track.